In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. To the air, it's Beck. That's caught. It's Joseph. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Going for his running back. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miami. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw it on first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's back. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. To throw, it's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Whittington. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Benson. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They're going to run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. The Ducks beginning new series here, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Moore. Hit just as he throws the ball. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down with 17.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball. Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Chewing clock with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right side on the toss. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To throw, it's back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. Breaks free.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Riggs. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They'll run it with the draw play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass. It's Moore. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what passes me is the catch and then the run after the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field to beat you.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
To throw, it's Beck. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Short throw to the sideline. Forced out after just a short gain.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.